lot of supercharger. Alright guys, if you're interested in a body drop on a bus, I'm working on a 69 bay window bus and we're doing a 3-inch body drop, and looks like we're probably going to do a 2-inch motor raise on top of that, so we can really get this thing sitting on the ground. So if you are interested, follow along on these next probably couple episodes here of doing the body drop on this thing, and we'll get right into it. All right, let's do it. All right, and don't forget to like and subscribe, follow along on this build series here. We're already, I think, 9 episodes in, and will be a lot more to come. It's a pretty extensive build, so let's get into it. Here we go with the body drop. It's all cut. You can see the cuts in the frame, and I'm gonna just drop it down here. Let's go. Little crunchy. But that's about it right there. Maybe a little more. Oh crap. My lift just went out again. God damn it. Always something. Alright, you guys know I'm a tool guy, and check out these rad got from West Coast Metric. They're these window tools for getting in at the rubber channel to put the little chrome trim in. Same with this one. This one's got like a little blunt end on it. This one's got like the little round end. Rubber cutting tool, and then this is for installing the windows. So love getting new tools. Always nice to have the right and proper tools. Boom! Check it out. Alright, this is all of the parts I'm going to need to do the body drop and the engine raise. So I spent like the last 20 hours. I was all day yesterday till midnight last night designing this stuff and sent it off to my guy, and he whipped them up this morning on his badass 1000+ watt laser, because my laser over there is not strong enough to cut metal. I can't even cut sheet metal. I'm only 120 watts or something. Anyways, so these are the drop plates or raise plates. This is the rear torsion, goes here. This is the frame, so it's giving me a 2-inch torsion bar raise. These are the straps that are going to strap along the frame. So this gets it on both sides, 3/16 weld through here. This is the front frame connector. So this is the original frame here going to the front of the bus here, and then the frame goes off that way toward the back. This tab folds down. This guy goes in there like that, and then this one here goes on top of there like that. Sandwiches it all in. These are the rear drops. So this is the frame is here, back of the bus is here, and then the 5-inch raise here for the 3-inch body, and the 2-inch engine raise goes there. And this is the inside plate that corresponds with this. It goes on the one side, and that one goes on the other. And these are not Maltese crosses. This is for another little surprise. I can't wait to show you guys this idea that I'm doing. I'm not even going to talk about that yet. These are the 3-inch floor raise in the front step area. So these all get folded, already pre-poked for the spot welding, and then the floor panel will be laying on this edge, which will be folded, and the floor panel will have the spot welds going through and welding in here. That's why there's no holes. And then this is the back panel. You know, and I could have cut this, but it's pretty hard for me to cut big, long, straight cuts like this, and you just can't beat, you know, a laser. And this gets folded out 1 inch. Back, and then these get folded sideways. So it's gonna have 2 bends, and I may do some sort of embossing along in here, maybe even a VW, or it would be really cool to write Volkswagen in there, but that'd be tough. Anyways, and that goes along It's going to weld right along here, right along like that. So it's going to go and then up the 5. I've been sick for a couple of days, so I'm a little little coffee still, but we're going to try to get going on this. So today I'm going to try to get the frame realigned and clamped in, tacked together, and then I'll use my plates to get them all welded up. So that's my first step, is to get the front frame horns, the rear frame horns, and the body back realigned, get it all tacked, and then I can start putting in all my little joining panels and that kind of stuff. Big job. If you're not an experienced fabricator, probably wouldn't recommend doing this. This is the status that we're at. The fender wells, or the wheel wells, are out. Battery boxes and stuff are all completely rotted out. I'm going to be replacing the whole corners. That one's completely gone. The side sheet metal is pretty roached out too down there. It's pretty bad. Lots of Bondo where they drilled and, you know, Bondoed it and stuff. So I don't know, I might end up having to replace, I guess I did get a new rocker there. I might have to go up a little higher than what that piece came. But so anyways, I'm going to be putting probably a 2x2 square along in there. Just be easier to do that. And then along in here gets a piece. A bunch of new rocker pieces down there, a whole new inner, mid, and outside. The gas door is moving up. And then that piece that goes here, and then a whole new floor with the Vanagon hatch. So for now, scoot up here. So I happen to have these perfectly cut 3x3 plates, and I'm using them. You can see the frame down here to line up, and I'll jack this up so I'm exactly at 3 inches. The other side. Let's see a little better here. So use that there. So I gotta jack this up a little bit. So once that's nice and flush there and touching there, I know I'm right at 3 inches, and then I can tack that in, and then I got those big gusset plates that are gonna go on there. Oh, lots of work. Let's get at it. All right, we got the first piece fitted and in. This is the prototype, so it's a little bit short here and there, but like this piece here is a little short right there, but I'll fix that on the next gen. And that guy fits down in there. My clamps are in the way, but I'm gonna weld that in. I'll MIG weld through all these spots, MIG weld all around the edge, MIG weld inside here, and then I'll cap it and MIG weld all that. Yeah. All right, it's Christmas Day for the bus here. Let's see what we got in this box. Oh shit! Had to do this one-handed. Yep, I did it. Bought a supercharger. So these are like all the rage with the air-cooled guys, and so can't really see in there, but this is a little AMR 500 supercharger. It probably only puts out 3 or 4 pounds of boost. So we'll see how it goes, but it should be interesting. It'll look pretty nice mounted up there next to the alternator there, and probably do like a side draft carb or something. Stay tuned. I am working on the door area here, so I got these are 3-inch squares, and I'm doing a 3-inch body drop, so I got that right at 3 inches. I got the back set at 3 inches. I added these little gussets along in here that correspond with the ribs running through, and then my plate that's going to go on here. So I'm going to have holes drilled here. This will be a plate running all along here, so I'll be able to tie into these little ribs back there, and then I'll weld all along the edge and along the bottom edge, so it'll be nice and strong. And then in here, I'm probably going to do some sort of angle piece, because as the body rolls out, so now I got quite a gap here. you know, as we move the body down. So I gotta fill in that gap. No big deal. I did a little strip there, and then this is all just dirty because I really wish I would have sandblasted first, but got it all re-welded up there. That side's all done over there, all welded down. And then I also added these 3x3 blocks here to kind of reinforce. This will get another area of sheet metal over it, but that kind of ties in that whatchamacallit, the seatbelt thing. So we're ready to put my piece in here. I just sprayed some weld through zinc primer on these, got them all cleaned up real good. Again, I wish I would have sandblasted first, but so I cleaned all that up real good. I got my pieces out there. Just sprayed the backside with that. I'll get those clamped back in and get those welded in. All right, ignore the mess, but we are ready to weld this panel in. So this is a 3-inch 12 gauge maybe. It's pretty thick. It's almost an 1/8 inch thick. So that'll give it a nice reinforcement there to this thick material here and this thick material here. They're about the same. This is a little thicker than this and this, so should be good. Drilled through some, catching my little ribs in there. And so it's going to get fully welded. So let's go. And it helps when you're doing a 3-inch drop and you can get 3-inch material. It's a little smoky in here. I don't know if you can see it, but I'm breathing in some serious smoke right now. All right, so the sill is pretty much done. Got a little bit of grinding to do. I really should have TIG welded the top edge, I didn't really need extra material that the MIG throws down. Actually, I didn't finish right there, so I'll probably bust out the TIG and just finish that up tomorrow. But I got one patch panel to go in that corner there. And I just added that little brace right there. Getting tired, but looks good. So this side is complete. So tomorrow I got to get over here, brace that side. I'm going to put a piece of tubing along in there. And that'll be it for that side. All right, this is my piece for the driver's side. It's gonna fit right down in that notch. It's 3 inches to correspond with the 3-inch body drop. I put a little bend in there, just about a 1/4, 3/8 little jog to correspond with the little jog that happens up there. And just like on this side, I'm going to stick this end out about a 1/4 inch into the fender well area up in there so that I can weld it good from both sides. And then I'll also be able to, once I repair this rusty stuff there, I'll be able to tie that all in with a new leg there and everything. So, because that's all rotted out. And last night's work, finished all this. And hopefully today I'll get these 6x6s out of here, and the body will be supported back. Really, this is just the last section here, and then I can let all that go. Bam. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed this episode. Don't forget to like and subscribe. You know the drill. We're here in the middle of doing this body drop. It's extensive work. We've got a lot of metal fab to go, a lot of sheet metal and things to make, but I'm pretty excited. It's going to be sweet. So this thing's going to be sitting on the ground. So keep watching. And if you have any questions or comments, don't forget to leave them in the bottom, down below. Leave them down below.
and I'll answer all your questions. I got a little snifflies going. Anyways, see you guys next time. Bye.